It is part 2 of the URC preview, and today we're looking at the Glasgow Warriors. Yeah, I've already done the Edinburgh video, and the game is on my channel. I will try and remember to put a card up. Should be that corner, might be that one, I can't remember. You'll see it, it'll pop up. But yeah, so we're going to have a look at Glasgow today, the other Scottish team. Now, as I said at the top of the Edinburgh one, if there's a team that you particularly want to see, your favourite team could be any of the URC teams, Leinster, Scarlets, Sharks, Stormers, whoever. I'm not bothered, let me know, and I will do them. I will cover all 16 between now and the start of the URC, which is only about 10 days away, so it's sooner than you think. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the players they've brought in, brought out, and yeah. So let's start with the players they've brought in. So they've brought in only 5, but you know, sometimes it's about quality, not quantity. So they've brought in Greg Peterson, Heco Venter, Logan Trotter, Kyle Rowe, and Max Williamson, who is just back from a loan. So they've technically only brought 4 new players in and 1 loan returnee. Now Greg Peterson, very new signing. There's a video, I think it's within a week I made it, about him coming in and the cover he's bringing due to an injury. So yeah, Heco Venter, I don't know much about him. He's a back row from the Sharks, so if you're a Sharks fan or a South African fan or whatever, let me know what he's like. It'd be interesting to know. And same with Logan Trotter. Don't know who he is, a winger from London Irish. It is a sad situation what happened there, but looks like Glasgow's benefited a couple of players, so yeah. And then we've got Kyle Rowe, who I do know about due to his small involvements with Scotland and all that, so yeah. So some solid players there. No massive standouts, I'd say. There's no like massive name, but sometimes it doesn't need to be a star signing. So let's have a look at some of the players who have left. So there are 9 total that have left over the summer, so a big clear out Glasgow's had. Some of these players are Simon Bergen, Cameron Neild, Lewis Bean, Ryan Wilson, Cam Jones, Domingo Minotti, Sam Johnston, Ellie Cavan, and Archie Smeeden. So yeah, there's some interesting move outs there. You've got some bigger names kind of retiring, so the likes of Ryan Wilson, Simon Bergen, I think they've gone to retire. I mean, Bergen's announced his retirement. Wilson, I couldn't find anything official that he's retired, but I have a feeling he probably has. You know, he's 34 years old as a back row. You'd kind of expect it. But hey, who knows? He might find a game. A smaller team will take him. Apart from that, they're losing some pretty big players. Sam Johnson, you'll probably recognise. He was a big Scotland player only until a couple of years ago. He's off to Brive in France. I would imagine that's just because of lack of game time due to Sony Tuipulotu coming in and kind of dethroning him a little bit alongside Hugh Jones. Domingo Minotti, who was kind of the starting fly half last season, he's gone. He's gone to Onax in France. So they've still got a couple of fly halves. They've got the likes of Duncan Weir and Ross Thompson are probably the 2 main names. So they do have wingers. I think they might try and go for another one soon, maybe next summer or throughout the year or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, Glasgow obviously last season had a brilliant season, didn't they? They came like what, 4th last season? Let me get the URC table up for last year, but I'm pretty sure they came like top 4 in the league. URC. If you just give me a second. But I know they crashed out of the playoffs to the eventual winners Munster. If I remember right, it was a pretty tight game. Let me just get the table up for last season. So yeah, they crashed out 14-5 to Munster, and yeah, they came fourth in the league. Won 13 from 18, so had a really good season last season, Glasgow. Obviously it was Franco Smith's first season with them, and he's obviously done wonders, and he did wonders for them. I don't know why I keep saying obviously. But yeah, what to expect this season? Will they get as high? I mean, I'd love to see them get that high, but I can't see them getting fourth again. I think other teams have strengthened more. You know, you look at some of the signings other teams have made, like the Bulls, I know have made some good recruitments. Munster have their two teams that will jump up, so I expect them to quite easily make top 8 again. Now, similar to Edinburgh, I said I think Edinburgh will make top 8 as well, kind of come between 8th and 6th. I think Glasgow may be a bit better. I think they'll come between like 7th and 5th, kind of give a rough area, not a complete prediction. I will do a complete table prediction probably after I've previewed all the teams and put it all together. So I'd probably have Edinburgh about 7th or 8th, Glasgow 5th or 6th, so I think Glasgow will again be probably the better Scottish team. But I think that, you know, they won't be, because they were, what, 5 points behind Stormers on the table, but a whopping 8 ahead of Munster. So they were quite comfortable where they were. I think that will be undone completely. I think that they will drop a little bit and come around 5th or 6th. That's my rough prediction though. Let me know if you agree or disagree or whatever. Hopefully not been too quiet. I do have my mic like right here, like boop, there's the top of it. So I hope that the sound quality is okay. Obviously I don't know this recording it won't be until I listen back to it. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching. Let me know what team you want me to do next. I don't really care what order I do them in. I've got my 2 Scottish teams out the way. I like all teams in the URC, so it doesn't really bother me. Apart from that, I'll probably just put it into a random generator and start doing teams. So yeah, let me know. Yeah, and then when I know the Ireland team's out for the quarterfinals, I'll wait till the New Zealand team's out before I do that game, and say England and Fiji both put out their teams tomorrow. I would imagine you'll start seeing the teams coming out soon. I know South Africa's waiting until Friday now. They made a whole deal out of it, which I don't really understand, because it's like most teams usually wait a day or two before. Why are they making a big deal about it? I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I shall see you absolute legends later.